Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, we have a very sad missing child situation here in Canada. We are looking for a 5-year-old. His name is Darius Macdougall. He's in the Crow's Nest Pass. So if you aren't from Western Canada or you've never been in this part of the world, it's very mountainous. A lot of camping going on. It's called the Crow's Nest Pass because it's how you can drive through the mountains. So it's a pass between the mountains. All right. This little boy's from Lethbridge, Alberta, a city in southern Alberta, and he's been missing now for 3 days. They've had a lot of search parties. Apparently, he was with a group of people who went for a little bit of a mini hike, and they turned around. They realized he was missing. Even though he's a little boy, we are still going to use the emperor. That's the divine masculine. So this is a little boy, so we're using masculine energy. Don't at me about any of that other stuff going on. This is a little boy. All right, so let's see. Missing little boy. I'm going to pull 24 cards and we're going to see what the cards have to say. What's the situation of this little boy? Apparently, searchers are still um, confident that's not that they still have an opportunity to find him alive. Apparently, it did get down to around zero, which is 32 Fahrenheit the other night. But children have a way of surviving, that's for sure. There's the only problem is there's lots of bears and cougars and whatnot in the area. It's sparsely populated. Um, what else can I tell you? Lots of traffic through there. Uh, what else is? Oh, the little boy is autistic, so that's hampering the search because they're worried that he won't reply when they call his name. Um, or that he might just be scared and hiding and not realize to come out to see a strange adult. Many factors going on there. So let's see, little Darius McDonald, 5-year-old little boy. They're confident that it's still a search and rescue mission. Darius, Darius, what's going on? What can you tell me? What's going on? Darius. Okay, cards are ready, and we want 24 cards. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I heard a big fat hen. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 3, 24. All right, so these aren't in play. So now we put his card in with these. Darius, what's going on? What's going on? Let's connect. Let's connect with your energy. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Darius. Second time this one has shown up. Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, let's lay them out. So, ooh, something with the mom. Yeah, he's hiding. Where, where is he? There he is. There he is. He's got two major arcanas beside him. He's been to somewhere he's been before. He's familiar with the area. There's, I want to make sure all of these are in. Might have to tip this a little bit, squish them up. There's the search is continuing, but the family, there's the father. I got some good news here. I don't see any death cards here. I think this little boy is hiding somewhere that he's familiar with. I think the mother, if interesting, the mother showed up first and in reverse. So perhaps she was the one who wasn't paying attention when he wandered away. Um, he's definitely scared, of course. There he is. He is cold. He's cold. I think we might have actually good news that this little boy is going to be found. The problem is the only thing I'm seeing right now is that I think there is something going on with the mother. The father's working diligently and very hard. Here he is. He's actually looking high up. This little boy is familiar with where he is. He doesn't understand where everybody went. Um, I'm getting he's going to get a second chance. I'm getting that like a young man will find him out of all the searches. I think a young man will find him. There right now, so as of today, Wednesday, September 24th, 11:55 Mountain Daylight Time, this boy is alive. He is hiding. Um, he's cold. He doesn't understand what's happening. He's managing to keep himself going. The mother and the father are fighting like hell about all of this, really blaming the mother about something. Um, he's in like he feels like he is in familiar territory. So I don't know if the family camped there a lot. He's definitely hiding though. He's being very silent. He is. I don't know if he's like they said he's autistic, so I don't know if he's nonverbal or not. I try to not read as much as I can about the case. All I know is like the basics. Like he's 5 years old. His name's Darius Macdougall. He's been missing 3 days. He's in the crow's nest pass. They've had 100 people search for him, and he's autistic. I think the problem is he's nonverbal. So when they are calling out his name, um, he's not replying. He's not replying. I think there's trouble in the family. I honestly do. This might be like a divorce situation. So perhaps it was like the mother's turn to take him camping, or this family's on the verge of a breakup. Um, it feels like to me, though, the father is doing more. It feels like the mother's kind of collapsed, or maybe she feels a lot of guilt, or she's just really not trying. Um, I'm just trying to see if I can give some clues where he is. He could be up high, right? He could definitely be up high. I'm getting like I have no death cards here, guys. I'm getting there might be a reward. The father might put a reward out for him. I'm also not getting any movement cards, right? So like 8 of wands would be he's moved on, he's not there. I'm getting that he's there, he's hiding and he because he's nonverbal, this is a problem. This could be a divorce situation. I don't know why I'm getting that. I know nothing about the parents. Um, the father could be putting out a reward for him. The father's doing more than the mother, definitely. But she could be like in a collapse situation. Might be better that she's not doing anything right. Can't imagine how terrifying that would be. But he's got the second chances and he's got I'm gonna say the police are gonna find him. It's gonna be a young policeman that's gonna find him. He's definitely getting a second chance here. It'll be a young policeman who find a young uniformed, so maybe it might even just be what we call in Canada fish cops. The forestry rangers, I think they're called in the States. We call them fish cops. I don't know why, but we do. Or at least where I grew up, that's what we call them. I think because they come along and count your fish and fine you if you've fished too much. I think that's where it stems from. But I think a young uniformed man is going to find him, is going to be his knight in shining armor. I do not see any death cards around this kid at all. If anything, search for where he knows, and he is being nonverbal. He's afraid. He's cold. It's almost like you have to stumble upon him. There's something going on in with his mom and dad with the marriage. Absolutely. The dad is more concerned. The dad is don't. There might be a reward offered for this little guy, but he's there. He is not moved. Like it's not like I said. There's a lot of traffic there, and I don't see any traffic. Um, I don't see him moved. He is definitely still in the area. And I don't see, as of today, like I said, I'm right now, this child is alive. Um, he may have moved like himself to move to where he's familiar with. So let's say they were on hiking trail A and he wandered away, but then he saw hiking trail B where he's been a couple of times or camped a couple of times. So there might be that kind of movement with that, but not a lot. Not a lot. Um, he's definitely outside. He's not in any kind of shelter, so he's not in anybody's tent. He's not in anybody's little cabin or crawled into a camper trailer or anything like that. He's definitely outside in the elements. I think he's up high, right? So doesn't mean he's on top of the mountain, but like, if there's a ridge or a high spot standing on like a big rock or something like that. So Now we hold our breath and hope this little guy is found soon. Everybody send out your prayers that he somehow um, calls out or verbalizes where he is before it's too late. I'm also getting there's not a lot of time. There's not a lot of time left. It might actually be on the fifth day that they find him, on the fourth or fifth day. So he might have to go one more night. He may have to go one more night. All right. So good luck for to all the searchers. Keep looking. The search and rescue is right. There still is hope. Definitely. Not one death card is on here, so he's still with us. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care and send all your prayers out to this little guy. He's awfully scared and alone. Okay. Fairly well.